Hi, welcome to my Young Living 101 class. And tonight I just want to share with you a little bit about myself and how I got started and why I use the essential oils. At a very early age, I was very sensitive to over the counter medications and just kind of dealt with it that way. And I just, whatever came around, I just try to either sweat it out or try to avoid as much as I could. Um, I do love doctors. I love what they do, and I'm very grateful for them and their years of study that they've invested in themselves. But just the medications and the long-term side effects just wasn't clicking with me. So as soon as I got married, I've been married for 20 years and I've got 3 kids of my own and one stepdaughter. But when I was going into labor with my first daughter, that's when I realized that just over the counter medicines weren't working with me, with my body, went deeper than that. It was the medications that they were giving me for pain in the hospital weren't working with me either. I had severe allergy reactions to it and had to get flushed out from the medication. And that was the big, red flag for me that I was like, this is not for me. So I healed without much of the medications as possible. And that was, my turning point. And for years and years, I've suffered with seasonal sniffles. And some people call it seasonal. Mine is like year round. I grew up in Corpus Christi, Texas, and now I live in Lumberton. And it's a different type of allergy that I've got going on here. First and foremost, I just want to let you know that I am not a doctor, so I cannot diagnose or treat. I can just give you my stories and my testimonies. But my concerns just grew stronger and stronger for stuff around me, stuff in my home, what I was giving my kids when they weren't feeling well. And, I knew that I didn't like it for myself, so why would I give it to my kids? And that's how I started. And then 3 years ago, my neighbor was so sweet enough to share what she had been doing for her family when she was started with Young Living. And her passion just poured out, and she just wanted to share with everybody, and that's where I am. I just want to share with you guys. So now I use the oils for everything that I can, that comes our way in my family's life. For the sniffles, I can take 3 oils and I can put them in a capsule. I can put them in my diffuser or topically. I choose to put them in a capsule. I don't really want to smell like all the oils, especially when I'm mixing them. So I just put them in a capsule and I can ingest them and I am good to go. And my youngest daughter has trouble with sleep. So there's a blend for that I just made up. And others have shared. So, I take other people's stories and other people's testimonies and see what works best for us. So for sleep issues, we've used lavender and cedarwood. And other issues that have come across our way, when you just have the blues, you're just not feeling it. There's oils for that too. There's a blend called Get Happy, and I can help y'all with that. And just not wanting to take medications for depression and anxiety. That stuff just didn't work for us. So there's other options that you have, other choices. And these items, these oils and supplements and drinks are so natural, the way God intended them to be. I mean, that's just basically, let's go back to the basics. Back when it was simple, just a few things, and live back, the way our, forefathers did. So, even with the teenage, acne, when that was going on in the high school years of my kids, that was another thing that gave us a big scare when my daughter finally asked, please, I can't get this under control. So we went to the doctor and I said, you know what, this is something that they maybe need to help her with. But when the doctor said, you come back in 6 months, and I thought, oh, for the follow-up. And he said, no, I want to test her liver because the medication he was going to put her on could be affecting her liver. And I was like, no, we're not going to do, just the teenage breakouts and jeopardize my daughter's liver. So, those things just didn't work for me. That was not okay with me. That was not okay for me to give to my family. I felt that there's got to be something else. There can't be, let me toxify my family. So the further I got into the oils, and I found out that there's other things. So now we have the toothpaste, the shampoo, the dental floss, hand sanitizer. I hate to call it sanitizer because it doesn't have alcohol. So you're using the purest ingredients. And you can even make your own stuff with these oils. We have dish soap that I use in my home, the laundry soap, fruit wash. Now we need to use the supplements, the vitamins, are the purest form. A lot of the vitamins that you get from the grocery store, um, they buy from another company. It's not made from your local grocery store. So they're buying from other places, and you can look it up and find out what is in those capsules, and you're barely going to get any of the vitamin that you think that's in there. There's a lot of fillers in there. So you've got to really just, do your homework and really think about, is that what you want? Do you want to pay for it to be filled with shells or cardboard and stuff in your vitamins that you're giving your family? So there's so much for me to share with you. So I just want you to enjoy these videos and enjoy these posts, and comment after each one of them. The next video that's coming up is by Anna and Michael, and they are a part of the Young Living team, and they're just amazing at explaining, the starter kit and what's in there. So, just with switching out, it has made a big difference in our family. We sleep better, wake up healthier. I mean, you can just feel the difference, and I would love to share that with you guys. So thanks for, giving me your time, and I'm here to answer any questions that I can for you. So enjoy. See you soon.